What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fan Fridays. I need to update my overlay here. Hope everyone's having a good Friday today. I'm having a pretty good Friday. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cooly, right? Alright, so today we're doing 3 different decks for Fan Friday. Let me pull up the list here so everybody can get recognized. We have, let's see, Bitterblossom and Nathan Ball by Bitterblossom. I just saw that, yeah, it's backwards. It's Bitterblossom by Nathan Ball. And then we have Bant Turbofog by Julian, Washington, or Julian, maybe that way. Then Blue White Embalm by Laparker Thomas. Met that guy in Memphis. He played against me with that deck and wiped the floor with me. So I'm really excited to see what happens with that today. I'll edit that at the end of the stream today. That's funny. But yeah, I think we're gonna go probably Modern first, and then knock out that, and then we'll go through the 2 standard decks after that, because both of the 2 standard decks are all about like kind of holding back our opponent and then using cards like Approach in the Fog deck, as well as Azor and Turgid Gearhulk, and then in the Embalm deck we just have great value, and then we can Approach in there as well. So let's go with the Bitterblossom deck first. Music's still too loud. Let me turn that down. Thanks, guys. Sorry. A laddie is yelling, can't hear you well. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright. I feel like something terrible is about to happen. Let's get a Bitterblossom here in Modern. And let's just have some fun. Sorry about that, guys. I did not tweak it correctly whenever I moved it over. Making sure this is everything is good to go. Play first? Yes. Alright. Opening hand, 3 lands. I'll take it with a Fatal Push and a Sprite with a Mana Leak and Command. Sure. It's better if we turn it down. Let's probably go with this Soars here. Opponent winning in a mulligan. Favorite Persona 5 from Persona 5. What is happening, Raymond? Persona 4 to Persona 5. I haven't really finished that much as far as Persona 5 goes. I did finish Persona 4 and loved it, so. How do you do it? What's up, Ninja? Waiting on opponent. On mulligans. What just happened here? Okay. Serum powder's in their hand there. Ooh, another serum powder. Uh-oh. I'm mulliganing to 3 here. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, I guess we'll just scoop out of here and play another round. I was like, opponent, what are you doing? You just kept mulliganing there. Alright. Mull to 0. Opponent just mulled to 0 there. Also had a card that exiled everything that was put into the graveyard there. Fairies is my main deck for Modern. Nice, Garrett. Trying to get this stream off the ground, but people being slow here. Gonna give this person 30 seconds. Take the win, stare, and just take it. All the best cards in this deck are on the sideboard. Hey, Halo from Russia. Hello, guns. Okay. Alright, we're going to skip out of this one too. Let's host a match here. See if that fixes it. Garrett, we're doing 3 decks again today, so 2 matches per deck, like we did last Friday. I think that worked out really well. So, finally got that Platinum Trophy for Dark Souls 3. Nice! This stream is just like Dark Souls. Just like Dark Souls. Least clicks, damnation. Ooh la la. It's a fun sideboard for sure. We have a fun main board plan with Bitterblossom itself. What's up, Josh? Trying to get into our first match of the day. Started the stream and did not turn down the music before we started talking, so it just had a woman screaming over top of me, which is fun. Also, can't wait until you cast the finisher of this deck. Yeah. Alright, play first? Yes. Good luck, have fun. Let's see, I have 3 lands in here, 2 Darkslick Shores, Polluted Delta. Go for the Throats. Mind Wrench, Thoughtseize. This is a fine turn 1 for us, since we have a turn 1 Thoughtseize. Let's go with the Darkslick Shores. Well, the deck of Blue Black Bitterblossom, someone's name. My name is Blue Black. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I know. I got it backwards. On that particular one. We'll definitely change that once the stream is over. Darkslick Shores into a Thoughtseize, turn 1. Now we are the ones in power. Let's see if opponent has anything that looks spicy. Ooh, Remand, Crypt Command, Ebony Owl. Beginning of each upkeep, if that player has 7 or more cards in hand, Ebony Owl deals 4 damage to him or her. That's scary. Remand is not that bad for us, honestly, in Rune Flare Trap. Let's just get rid of Cryptic here. I think that's probably the best. Next turn we can go for a Mind Wretch, so... This is Modern Ernest, so we're doing 1 Modern deck today and then 2 Standard decks. So right after this, we'll be doing the 2 Approach decks. I see you're playing 2 Approach decks today. Should be interesting. Yeah, just getting them out of the way as quickly as I can. Let's go with another Darkslick Shores and then just go Mind Wretch. So she can discard. They can discard the Owl or 2 cards. Keep in mind they'll have a Remand next turn. So I was playing someone last night with my Pirate deck in a league. He laughed at my meme deck and then proceeded to lose 0-2. It was fantastic. Nice. Not filled. Counter-target spell. Okay. Got rid of the Owl there. Not bad, not bad. So we're going to pass turn here. They're both pretty different than I am used to seeing as meta approaches. Yeah, Garrett, they're very different. That's why I like them a lot. Didn't even realize that the Embalm deck had approach in it until I saw the deck list. And I was like, oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Gonna go with a Boomerang here. Ooh. Fancy. We're just gonna go with another Mind Wretch. A Wrench Mind. Sucks for them. This might almost be a game, since we are dealing with this situation here. Let's see if they have another Owl in their hand, though. Boomerang tapping us out is not a good idea. They're at 1 card in hand here. We're at 4. Typically, my loss condition is playing too slow and timing out. Josh, you're in the tank too much, just like me? Just like me. 3 blue mana for opponent, 1 card in hand. I'm assuming it's the Remand. It is. Let's go with a Polluted Delta here. Sack that. Go for a land. Whatever we play, they're going to Remand it. So I think we're just going to play Bitterblossom here. It's going to get remanded immediately because they want to draw a card off of it. Yep. No problem. Pass turn. Okay. 1 card in hand, drawing into their second. 2 cards in hand. 3 blue mana. Gotta go later, chicken later. Good luck with the Fate. Thanks, Carrot. Howling Mind. Beginning of each player's draw step. Howling Mind is untapped. That player draws an additional card. Nice. So this does mean that the Wrench Minds are kind of not that great against his opponent. So I'm boarding those out in game 2. Let's see. Would like another mana, honestly. Got an angler here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go for angler, but I think we want to go for Bitterblossom here. And then next turn angler. It runs Kami too. Wow, did not know that. Again, not just to give you guys a heads up, I'm not that familiar with modern decks, obviously. I am familiar with most of the archetypes, but some of them, the random ones like this, not that familiar with. But that's alright. We'll still power through. Steam Bent's coming in for opponent. So they're going, is it? They're not going to pay for that life, though. Smallpox coming in. Fairy Enclave. Let's see. Probably want to do... I think we probably want to go for a Sprite on their turn or hold up a mana leak. So let's pass. Kill Al and you win pretty easy. Gotcha. I find it played too quickly, but I'm also thinking of getting into MTGO. Do you think it's worth it? I have an LGS, but want more Magic that is competitive. Oh yeah, absolutely. You can wait for Arena if you want to, like Kai is saying. The problem is though is that it is only standard. So if you like right now it's not even standard. But it's MTGO is modern, standard, legacy, vintage, a bunch of other stuff, Pauper as well. But Arena is not even standard at the moment. It's just kind of sealed. It will probably turn into standard like in September, November, that kind of range. But we'll see. Architect you're playing is called Constraint. It is a reverse rack deck. Ooh. Oh, opponent skipping out. Oh, man. They knew we had a control card in hand there. Let's try and get another one. Arena needs a way to import MTGO collections. Without that, it's dead in the water. Josh, they really haven't talked about that at all. They've talked about them kind of existing side by side. So this is kind of a duel of the Planeswalker situation. So, good luck, have fun. Tuck 62. I have thought about playing Infinite Turns in Standard. Have not on stream. Opening hand is 4 lands, Inquisition, Go for the Throat, and Smallpox. I think this is probably okay. We are on the play. Let's see if we get Inquisition first, or on the draw. Let's see if we get Inquisition first. Urza's Tower. So we're up against an annoying deck here. Let's go with a swamp. Let's go Inquisition. Let's see what's in here. Nothing but lands, the Lattice, Thirst for Knowledge. Pass turn. Lovely. Tron style decks are frustrating to deal with, but we'll see what happens. Another Inquisition here. Probably not worth using this turn, so we're going to go with a Creeping Tar Pit. Pass turn. Duel of Planeswalkers was bad. It was fine for the duration of the demo, but wasn't going to spend money on it, yeah. Is it Signet from opponent? So they did draw into that. We got a Sprite here. Could go with the Smallpox here early. It is the most hurtful. I think we just go Creeping Tar Pit here. And then go Kozilek. Just to see what they have here. They probably don't have anything at this point. They got a Cyclonic Rift actually. So let's get rid of that. Pass turn. Okay. Lots of tap lands for us this game. Opponent playing a land passing turn. We're going to go with a Fairy Enclave here. Actually, let's go with an island here. Have 2 sprites. I think that'd be fun. Smallpox. Let's see. Not necessarily a fan of Smallpox in this deck list here. I do like having the sprites, though. Expedition map coming in. 3 cards in hand. I got the power plant. Expedition sack. Which is the other one. Yep. Yeah, this doesn't do anything against the lattice. So that hits, correct? Yeah. We're just going to instep the sprites into play. Is this fairies I'm saying? Yes, Saka. Kinda. Conclave here. Let me skip this one. Four. Let's get in for 2. Could go Smallpox, but we want to wait for a big play here. They might go for Karn if they draw into that. Could also be a random Eldrazi in this deck. Don't really know yet. Has everyone gone to FNM yet, or about to go to FNM? Or if you are, what are you taking to FNM as far as your deck today? By the way, are most FNMs standard? I feel like they're all standard, right? Or some modern. Treasure Mage here. Go for the Throat is a useless card now. Correct, yeah. Turns it into an artifact. Weird that Go for the Throat is now just a dead card. All the mana on turn 6. LGS is standard and modern. Most FNMs are standard. Some have multiple events, but standard is always, almost always one of them. True. Sundering Titan here. Ouch. Masters 25 draft as an FNM. Ouch. Yeah. That's an expensive FNM. Opponent likely has this match here. Two cards in hand. Mana Leak in hands. Opened 2 boxes of Masters 25 so far. One box was terrible, like literally sick to my stomach bad, until I pulled a Jace in the literal last pack. Even that, with that, I broke even. Second box was fine. Gotcha. I'm going to say we're probably dead here. Go for Throat's dead on this because we can't kill a non-artifact, and these are all artifacts now. Smallpox doesn't really hurt us, or it doesn't really hurt them that much. We would sacrifice our sprite, they would sacrifice their mage, then they would swing in for 7. Let's go to concede game and go to game 2 here. I want to say we want to bring in probably the Thoughtseizes here. Throats are out. Let's take out the Smallpox. I like Wrench Mind here as well. Reign of Tears is pretty decent in this matchup. The problem with Smallpox is that I can't pick the land that they get to destroy, so Smallpox is not that useful for us. Liliana's not that great. Can't be good as far as discarding cards, but let's get rid of Raider's Wake and bring in Liliana. Probably want to take out the pushes as well, bring in the mana leaks. Sort. One more. Let's do one board wipe. Yeah, I thought about bringing in Vendilion Click here. That's worried about the spell bomb. Let's bring in the clicks. Sort that. Submit. Jace is 80-ish and Port is around 50. Yeah. Counting $2 and above, it was like $200 worth of cards for a box I paid $195 after tax for. I guess you could say, you know, it's worth the money, right? Play first, yes. I like Raider's Wake. It's just a bit slow, so with an opponent with explosive stuff like this, we want to have something that's a bit quicker. We're going to keep this. Watery Grave is going to be really painful for us, but we do want to go with Thoughtseize turn 1. Having Inquisition and Thoughtseize in hand is pretty decent. Let's go Grave, say yes. Thoughtseize. Let's see what they got here. Urza's Mind, Shivan Wreath, Treasure Mage, Sundering Titan, and the Lattice. I do think Treasure Mage is the card we want to get rid of here. Sundering Titan is also decent, though. Well, we want to hold the Mage here because we have Inquisition in our hands, so let's get rid of Sundering Titan. Pass turn. Bought 7 packs and got me Jace, so pretty happy about that, as well as a Foiled Bolt and a regular Flooded Grove. That 10 a pack made my money back, I'd say. Nice. Let's go with a Watery Grave here and say no. Then go Inquisition. Grab that Treasure Mage. They drew into the tower. Okay. Pass turn. Yeah, there's only 24 in the pack, which is insane to me. Especially when you pay $10 per pack. Darkslick Shores is coming in here. We're going to have Creeping Tar Pit next turn, and then Mana Leak will be coming in the following. Could have played Creeping Tar Pit this turn. Since we don't really have a play, that probably would have been the better idea. Since we could have had a Damnation the following turn. We'll see. Opponent has nothing but land in their hand unless they just drew into stuff. Shivan Reef. Not bad. Polluted Delta here for us. I think we want to go Polluted Delta. Well, let's go Creeping Tar Pit here. Polluted Delta is nice. We can always animate this later. Trying to be a little bit patient with the plays here. Next turn we can get out a Gurmag Angler. So let's hope our opponent hits a land and then tries to go for something. Or go for something this turn. They're going to go Thirst for Knowledge on their instep here. I think we go Mana Leak. Just to slow them down. Sure. No problem. This might guarantee a Treasure Mage. Thirst for Knowledge, they got into that. Nice. Second box did 3 foil rares. Pendlehaven, Darien, and Pernicious Deed was unfortunate. Pendlehaven's not bad. I mean, people use Pendlehaven. Let's see. Polluted Delta for us. Let's go with that. Sack that. Let's grab Watery Grave here. Say no. Gonna make Angler coming in. 5, 6, 7. Pass turn. Yeah, evil people use Pendlehaven. People who use Infect use Pendlehaven? Come on. Come on, guys. Expedition map from opponent. Gonna go for that third tower. Or third Tron land. Yep, power plant. Not bad. 3 cards in hand. Bitterblossom from us. Let's go Polluted Delta. Sack that. We're at 14. Let's go Watery Grave. Then go Bitterblossom. And then just swing in for 5. Infect is evil. That was literally Iliad's point, yeah. What's up, Romaine? We're playing 3 different decks today for Fan Friday. This is Blue, Black, Bitterblossom today for first, and then the next 2 decks are 2 different approach decks with different ways to go about it. So having some fun. Modern first, then 2 standard decks right after that. Still working on my Masters 25 video. I'll hopefully have that out later today. But if not, it may just hit on a weekend. Really excited to drop that though. Lattice coming in here. Sure. Mana leak for us. Just swinging for 5 again, dropping our opponent down to 8. They have 2 turns. Mana Link being in hand is nice if our opponent does tap out for something massive. Let's see. Watch for Hellkite coming in. Infect is for wretches in the G player base. Aw, Elliot, come on, buddy. Vandal Blast, alright. Destroy target artifact you don't control. Okay, they'll have to tap out. Let's go Mana Leak here. So they'll have to tap out for this if they want to use it. Yeah, they're going to. Which is fine. They're going to kill the Angler, I would assume. Oh, each artifact you don't control. Oh, it's everything. I just realized what just happened. Oh, no. We're dead now. Oh, that was sad. I thought it was just target, not each. Yeah, we're dead. That was a fun interaction there. So go for Lattice and then go for Vandal Blast. That's cool. Destroy target each artifact. And they overloaded it for 5. Gotcha. That's why I misread that, because of the overload. I mean, we still went about it the right way with the Mana Leak. So it's not like we couldn't have done anything about it. We tried it with a Mana Leak, but they spent the mana. And then they bring in a big monster and then kill us. That's fair. Getting into Engurmang Angler this next turn would be great. That's why I don't waste time counterspelling Thirst for Knowledge. I mean, you know, Thirst for Knowledge is a thing that slows them down, or speeds them up, so. What's up, Renegade? And Mage here. Goodness. Yeah, that's gonna be a game. That was fun. That was a really hokey match. Alright, round 2, or match 2. Where'd all the lands go? He Vandal Blasted them after he had Lattice on the field, Renegade, so. Oh no, this is the same person. Concede. We want to not get the same person. There we go. As long as the opponent wins like in a hokey way like that, I'm like, oh, that's fine. But if it's like, you know, Bloodbraid Elf into like a Liliana into like another Bloodbraid Elf the next turn, I'm like, I don't feel like dealing with that. 4 lands, 2 polluted deltas to feed the Angler. We also have a Fatal Push in hand with the Darkslick Shores. I think this is probably okay. Lettuce plus Blast. Lettuce? It was Lattice. We'll keep here on the draw. See if our opponent has a Thoughtseize in hand. Red mana. Could be a burn deck here or a goblin deck. Watery Grave for us. Let's go Darkslick Shores. Hold up a push. Pass turn. Lightning Bolt. So this is a burn deck for sure. Let's see what we can do against this. Does the opponent have a second land here? Gonna go with a Swift Spear. And we're gonna go push that. Yeah, Lava Spike. No problem. So Swift Spear does die, but they still do another 3 damage to us, dropping us to 14. Taryn, do you play EDH? I do, Romaine. Just haven't played it in a couple weeks on the channel, though. I've reduced the stream schedule. Opponent disconnected. No! Please come back, opponent. Did you just drop out because I killed your guy? Is that what just happened? I think that's just what happened. Let's concede here. Goodness, having some weird matches today. Yeah, I was playing 5 days a week, or streaming 5 days a week. Kind of reduced that because I wanted to focus on more like heavier edited videos for the channel. So that's what I'm doing right now. Working on a Masters 25 video. Hope you guys like it when it comes out. But yeah, just excited. But yeah, definitely we'll try and see if I can do some EDH in the future too. Gonna have fun on my FNM today. You heard of blue-black control, but what about blue-black mill? Love me some mill. McSynth Lettuce, new DJ that's taking over Meriden. Oh, by the way, Gathering Magic posted a video with Ristic Studies doing the voiceover, like about the history of Dominaria. If you guys are interested in that, I thought it was really good. 1 land hand. We're gonna go with a mulligan here. 3 land and sprites. Yeah, sure, we'll keep that. Oh man, favorite commander? Probably Edgar Markov at the moment. I'm gonna go with a land on the. It doesn't matter. Let's put them on the bottom. Polluted Delta is gonna sort everything away. So. Heard a couple weeks ago you were getting married. Congrats. Thanks, man. Yeah, getting married in November. Just locked down the venue. The Inquisition. Gonna grab a ferry here. Just locked down the venue like not yesterday. 2 weeks ago. Polluted Delta first. Let's go Shores first, and then Delta, or yeah, Delta into Bitterblossom. Thanks, Renegade. 24th of March. That's soon, buddy. It's in like 8 days, I think, right? Math is hard. Yeah, 8 days. Congratulations, man. Whatever, Grave. Let's go Polluted Delta here into Bitterblossom. Like that line of play. Just grab the 1 basic here. Okay, Bitterblossom and pass turn. Stuff getting real. Yeah. That's like we've been in a apartment since we've been together, and we're finally moving into an actual like house soon. So it's awesome. Math is hard, Mrs. Lethal. Renegade, I've done that more times than you can count. Than I can count. Not you can count. I'm sure you can count high. I'm saying I can count. Alright, lose life, make a 1-1. Got flyers from opponent here. We're going to go into a swamp. Pass turn. We have sprites on the battlefield here, or in our hand here for flash, so we can bring those in as soon as I start casting stuff. Cave of Koilos from opponent. Not bad, not bad. Ooh. Promise. Okay. Two cards in hand. We want to flash in the sprite here. The thing here for us is they can't go Lingering Souls and Promise here. Yeah, Black-White Spirits seems to be this, or Black-White Tokens. Card's not playable. This is modern, isn't it? Yeah, modern. What a grave here. Say no. Pass turn. Vault of the Archangel, 2 cards in hand. Playable and legal are different words, Darren. Sorry, I thought he meant like that. Sure, let's go Soren. Seems like opponent's going to be winning, though. Let's get rid of 2 of these. Opponent's at 28 here. Click here. Let's go grave here. Rats and spaghetti are different words, I agree. Let's go with an upkeep on the click. Quick question, would you guys prefer to have a top tier deck that win consistently or play something fun and not always win? I'm a bit of both, honestly. Death Touch and Lifelink here. Then we went with the Vault here, so everything has Death Touch and Lifelink here, so we don't want to block necessarily. Getting some lifelink again. Getting in for 4. Win but have fun. I think that's probably my answer there. Getting in for 4, dropping to 8. Could have blocked there, but our creature would have died thanks to that Death Touch trigger. So we want to see what we can do. Might be dying to a Bitterblossom, honestly. What's our draw here? Bloodstained Mire. Really nothing interesting for us. Let's go with the Bloodstained Mire sack. Let's grab a land. Say no. Can start to get down Soren a little bit. The more narrow a meta gets, the easier it is to brew something fun that wrecks top decks, but is bad in general. I live in that realm. You merely invented the top tier. I was molded by it. I was born in it, molded by it. Let's see here. Getting a Shambling Vin in. Ooh, Intangible Virtue. Yeah, opponent's going to be most likely winning this match. I like to look at a good deck and then build a janky semi-competitive deck. Zilla's Persecution getting in for 8 here, and that's going to be game. Let's go to sideboard. Not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Let's get rid of Smallpox here. Throat's fine. Mana Leak is probably good. Raider's Wake is out. I think you want to go with Thoughtseize here. Let's take out Wrench Mind, bring in Thoughtseize. Haven't you Nathan Ball once? It's true. It's very true. Let's bring in the click. I'm trying to think if we want to go with a Reckoning or a Damnation. Probably bring in a Damnation here. Spellbomb is okay. I mean, they have the flashback, one of flashback spell in their deck, like Lingering Souls. Not really that big of a deal. Yeah, Last Hope does eat 1/1s. So we can't bring that in. We have 2 of them as well. Trying to decide what else to take out here. We'll take out 2 cards. Let's take out one Bitterblossom. One Inquisition, I think. Let's try for that. Like when you lost Legacy Ulamog out of a marble. Made a get a rage quit because he lost to my Dino deck that he seemed to be trash. Made my day. Nice. First, yes. Opening hand is Liliana. I think this is going to be a keep for us with Mana Leak and go for the throat. Sure. Let's go Bloodstained Mire here. Watery Grave seems fine. Pass turn. Push is the worst thing ever printed. Ever printed, Josh? Joshua, ever printed? Blue Delta. Lots of our sack lands here. Let's go Island. Pass turn. Hold up a Mana Leak. Cave of Koilos. Nothing from opponent this turn. Likely a turn 3 play. Or holding up some sort of removal. Thoughtseize in our hand. Let's go with a Swamp. Go Thoughtseize before we play out Liliana, just to be safe. In case there's a Vindicate or something in here. Let's go Raise the Alarm, Mana Leak that. Not bad. Zealous Persecution, Sorin, Raise the Alarm, and Intangible Virtue. I want to say Sorin is the target here. Intangible Virtue is very frustrating to deal with as well, since it does mean that the Raise the Alarm tokens will survive. Not really that worried about Zealous Persecution. We could go with Virtue here or Sorin. The problem is that Sorin creates 2/2s with his -2. And the lifelink is a little bit annoying because it can't eat Liliana eventually. Hard pick here. I think we probably want to go with Raise the Alarm for immediate threat. Or Intangible Virtue. Chandra just 600 nickels. Who's going out for St. Patrick's Day? I'm not. My Irish heritage, like, can wait. Being busy this weekend. I think we get rid of the Virtue here. Ultimately. And then they go into a Alarm. Matt, you take Sorin. I like taking Sorin as well. I think that Virtue, though, just means that we have a quicker death. Yeah, there's Raise the Alarm. See, now we're drawing into an Inquisition. If we had known we would draw into that, I would feel much better about taking Sorin there. You streaming tomorrow to hang out with all the shut-ins. Nice. Let's go. No. Correct, but I'm assuming the entire deck is all about producing creatures, so I'm not that worried about like the actual creating of the creatures. It's more of the pumping, like Intangible Virtue and the Sorin there. Screaming, streaming, drinking. Nice. Okay, Sorin coming in. Yeah, pinging for 2 on Liliana. Slay the Spire is pretty fun. I have a friend who's dumped like 40 hours into that game. He's like, I'm like, how do you play that much? He's like, I don't know. The time just is out. It goes away when you start playing. All right, let's see. Watery Grave. Say no to that. It's plus here with Liliana. Let's go Inquisition here. Zealous and a Cave of Koilos. Let's get rid of the Zealous and pass turn. So go for the Throat's going to be really useful here if they decide to make a 2-2. They are. Not bad. Also not bad. Let's go with the Hero's Downfall. Plus Liliana, pass turn. Very nice. We're in game 2 of this match. Another Sorin? Oh, come on, come on. I believe we only have one Hero's Downfall on the deck as well. Going for a swamp. Let's go Liliana, negative that. Let's see. Would love an answer to this vampire. Ooh, Lingering Souls. Okay. Another Lingering Souls. Well, they're just going to flashback it. I thought it was... Yep, and lifelink. Gonna ping me for 1. Or ping Liliana for 1. Seems good. Nope. Well... See, Sorin's +1 here means that Liliana's dead next turn, so we could go with a... Liliana negative here. The problem is that there's really nothing in the deck that's going to be super useful against this matchup. Since we know that they're going to die. Just threw away Liliana of the Last Hope again. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, did Lily's negative there. Lily's gonna die. We threw away another Lily to try and find a creature. Could not. We do have Mana Leak for whatever they're about to play, which is not bad. But yeah, I think probably dead here. Yeah, Procession, we'll get rid of that. How do decks get picked? Is it the one with the most likes or personal preference? Jack, I try to... Yeah, they just pay for it. Yeah, I think I'm dead either this turn or next turn. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm dead next turn. Jack, it's normally just I just kind of look at the deck list and I'm like, oh, this looks fun. This looks interesting. That's normally the only way I do the deck picks. It's not usually based on like merits or people liking it or something like that. Unless it's like a really like super crazy deck. I normally just pick the decks and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Conclave, and that's game. Was wishing for a Damnation or something like that, but did not find it. Ah, well. That does it for Blue-Black Bitterblossom. Let's move on to something really fun. Let's go Bant Fog first. Bant Fog deck list is in the description if you guys want to check that out. It's got 3 Negates, 4 Commencement of Festivities, 4 Haze of Pollen, 4 Gift of Paradise, 3 Cast Out, 3 Settle Wreckage, 3 Kamina's Awakening, which I thought was really interesting, 4 Bounty of the Luxa, 2 Fumigate, 1 Torrential, 1 Azor, 1 Approach, and then Sandworm Convergence with 2 Commit to Memory. This deck is dumb. What's up, Pyro? No swearing is going on. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just missed the deck. Didn't do that hot though. Sorry about that. Ran up against a bunch of random stuff. Bounty never works the way I want it to. Sideboard here we have 3 Naturalized Negate, 4 Gideon's Intervention, 2 Carnage Tyrant, 1 Immortal Sun, 2 Sanguine Sacrament, and 2 Commit to Memory. So, very random, very fun. Let's see what we can do in Standard. Thanks for giving me a shot. No problem, man. I like fairies a lot. I think the deck was fun. I just think that we ran up against really awkward matchups. Opening hand here is 3 lands, Commit to Memory, Sandward Convergence, Awakening, and Cast Out. Actually, it's 2 lands, not 3. This might be a mulligan to me. We're on the draw. I think we're going to go mulligan here. Everything in the hand was a little bit too expensive. I think this is a much better hand. Let's keep with this. We'll put that on top, sure. I'm assuming we might be cycling some of these lands. Typical Terran hand. It happens. It's very true. Very, very true. Drowned Catacombs from an opponent here. Almost had Polluted Delta. Sun Petal Grove. I think we want to go with a irrigated farmland first, since there's no other blue in the hand. Then Sun Petal Grove, hold up a negate next turn, and see what happens. No staring on this Christian channel. Commencement of festivities coming in. Let's go Sun Petal Grove here. Hold up negate. Evolving Wilds. Might be cycling a Scattered Grove this turn if they don't have a play for a negate to be used. Gonna go with a Scattered Grove cycle most likely. Frazzled, Matt? 3 land from opponent. Looks like they're going to go with a pass on the turn. Let's go with a cycle here. Not bad. We're going to go with a forest here. Let's go get to Paradise. See if opponent wants to counter that with a Supreme Will. Sweltering Sun cycle. Okay. Alright, gain 3 life from that. So the wreckage is in our hand now. Later, Kevin. Have a good weekend. Haze of Pollen coming in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we just hold open our hand and keep the Scattered Grove in our hand for a cycle. Well, let's play out the Scattered Grove because we do have Haze of Pollen here for cycling. But Darren swears like a sailor. I really don't. Not necessarily. Glimmer of Genius here from opponent. Yeah, we're going to go with the Glimmer. Negate. Just trying to slow down our opponent a little bit. What did you think of the deck with the Vizier Menagerie? Is it a card I want to test, but I'm very nervous to. I think Vizier is fun. I just think that there's just so much removal in the format that it makes it very difficult to stay on the board more than 2 or 3 turns. Without having to have like a Blossoming Defense in hand or something like that. Yes. His grandmother would wash his mouth. That was so... It's true. When I was growing up. Cast out in our hand here. Zaka, so does this deck run Approach Right? Absolutely, Zaka. Going up against a Grixis control deck like this is going to be a little bit difficult to get it off. But we'll see what we can do. We have lots of other threats like Sandward Convergence as well. Treasure Map from opponent. Let's see if we can get a cast out onto that treasure map. Very well-mannered sailor. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Did grab the treasure map there, which is nice. Farmlands for us. I think we play the farmlands and then we continue to pass turn here. Hashtag not all sailors. Sweltering Sun cycle. Can we hope for Grixis Marionette Master? Josh, we can hope for that, but we'll see what happens. This might be a Marionette Master deck. This deck wins with Approach, Azor, Torrential Gearhulk, or Sandworm Convergence. What the random Japanese? We're gonna give this as the Persona 4 like original soundtrack, so it's got some random Japanese kind of thrown within it. We're gonna go with a Haze of Pollen cycle here. Cast out, not bad. Festivities, another okay card. Let's go main phase cycle here. Sanctum is not bad. Pass turn. Sounds awful to play board already. Come on, Josh. It's interactive. What are you talking about? Treasure map here. We did leave ourselves open to a large play from opponent this turn, so we're hoping that they see the blue mana available and just kind of stay back. But if they tap out for a Scarab God, then we can just cast that out the following turn. Upkeep, treasure map. Interesting play there. Yeah, I wanted to get the approach decks out of the way, you know, because they're the least liked in the format at the moment. Yeah, there's a Glorybringer. That makes sense. Let's go mana. Prevent all combat damage. We don't take any. And the next turn we just cast out. Azor is here also. 2, 4, 6. Thinking whether or not it's okay to play Azor this turn. I think it probably is okay. And that one. You'll have 1 white mana available for the cast out. Did I just Twitch stream yesterday, or did you take off? Zach, I had to take off. We're in the process of like getting ready to move and stuff, so it's very difficult at my schedule right now. So I'll definitely be having a more like structured schedule as soon as we move, which is at the start of April. Just been packing and putting stuff in boxes. Gonna go. Good luck, Nthan. Wish me with you, Jake. Thanks, Renegade. See you later, buddy. So you have a Renegade treasure map here coming in. It does create that. Master. Sunbird's Invocation. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. Glacial Fortress for us. I think we go main phase, cast out. Grab the Sunbird's Invocation here. The thing I'm worried about is that they have a removal spell for a Glorybringer here, like they'll have a Harness Lightning. I say no for now. We also have a Settle the Wreckage, so if they decide not to block. Yeah, no blocks. That's cool by me. Okay, 5 cards in hand. Let's see if you have a removal spell for Azor here. Vrasta's Contempt is a likely inclusion in their deck. Yeah, we save mana there for the Settle. Attacking in here? Yeah. Let's go Settle. See if opponent has a counter that. I would assume they do because they have 5 cards in hand. Wow, they let it happen. Okay. Interesting. All the men tapping out for Torment. Battle of Bridge for 8. Okay. Sure. Yeah, then we just cast Approach here. Not bad. Up to 30. There's a 1 of Approach. Forget Approach, or Azor's going to close it out. Nope. Azure did not get to close it out, but we do top deck into an approach here. Sunbird's Invocation coming in for opponent once again, which is nice to see. Treasure map. Yeah, nothing lives for long. That's why Azure is not really the main focus of the deck. That's why I'm kind of heavily leaning on either approach or the Sandworm Convergence. Fumigate from us, not bad. I think we just passed turn, right? This Persona 4 sure brings me back. Have you played the 5th yet? Have not. No. I have it. I've owned it, and I've played a couple hours of it, but I haven't, like, deep dove into it. There's Nico Bolas. Angrath with Sunward's Invocation. That sounds like fun, Josh. Yep. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, my draw engine is in the deck. We mulliganed it away. But really need it soon. Haze of Pollen for us. We're gonna cycle that. Sun Petal. Not bad. See, the opponent has Nico Bolas now, so if they can time it correctly, they can probably get the approach off the top. Treasure map turns into 3 more treasures. 5 cards in hand for them. Is this exile each permanent your opponent controls? Each non-land permanent. Yeah, so the 2 cast outs and the Gift of Paradise. So we want to try and get there before that happens, which is 12. Another Sunbird's Invocation. Oh my gosh. Opponent Sunbird Invocation into another Invocation. That's amazing. Okay. Gonti. Ooh, they get to do this now. So we've dug 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they actually get it here. Okay. That hurts us quite a bit. Let's go with this next song. Getting in for 2. Down to 21. Got a Glacial Fortress out of that. I think we're dead. Yep. Let's see what we can do in the sideboard here against this particular deck. Carnage Tyrants are nice. Negate is nice. Commit is okay. Gibbon's Intervention is probably the best one here as well. Or another good one. Yeah, I think we can bring in Negate, Tyrants, maybe Naturalize for the Invocations over the Interventions. Getting it 6 for opponent. Drawing a card, making the Lannery Storm larger. Immortal Sun screws him over. Yeah, with the Nico Bolas there for sure. So you know what? We'll absolutely have to play a white approach deck using new Lich Enchantment once Dominaria's out. Yeah, absolutely, Zaka. We'll definitely do that. Yeah, Grixis outdraws this deck. Haze of Pollen was the card that they cycled there. Oh, actually, they got rid of that. Sorry. Not bad. Commencement? That does mean we survive a little bit longer, but I think we're probably dead. Yeah, 7 damage. And then we're going to have opponent sack all their treasures here to make a Lannery Storm much larger. Ooh, Dark Intimations. Woo. I think approach already. They already got approach with Gonti there. Maybe not. I think they actually got the Haze of Pollen. Yeah, they did. They grabbed Haze of Pollen, so we still might have the ability to get it. But they did get the top off there, so that might have been the approach. Yep. Yeah, we're dead. Let's go with a concede here. Let's bring in the Naturalizes and Karsh Giant with an Immortal Sun. I like Negate here as well. Let's sort this real quick. Let's bring the Fumigates out. Keep Settles in. I like Commit, but not a ton. I feel like Commit goes against approach here. I like Azor as a one-of. I think it does mean we can hopefully kill something with it. Bring one intervention and we could do that. I'm okay with that. Awakening and Bounty are in the deck here for our card draw, but again, didn't see any of it at all. Haze of Pollen is okay. Let's take out one commencement. Let's take out the commit here. Okay, one commit. I think what else to take out. 2 more cards to take out. 24 lands in total. One bounty. And let's get rid of one. Maybe a land? No, not a land. We want land. One Haze of Pollen. Actually, keep Haze of Pollen and get rid of one commencement. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see what happens. Play first? Yes. Opening hand is 2 lands. Haze of Pollen, commencement, bounty, and settle. I'm not like in love with this hand. I like how we have all the land we need as far as the land types. The problem is that we don't have much. I wish we had one more land instead of a commencement here. If we had 3 lands, I would like this a lot more. Let's keep. Let's go Scattergrove first. Pass turn. Having 24 lands in the deck means we might be seeing on the top. If we do, really like that idea. Could go with a Haze of Pollen cycle. Yeah, deck is slow regardless. It's fun though. Duress from opponent. Assuming they're going to get rid of probably Bounty or Settle. Yeah, Bounty. Drew into a Settle. Glacier Fortress. Pass. Going up against control deck with our approach deck here is not the best matchup, but we'll see what we can do regardless. Okay. Expertise and now she has kept up so promised. Oh, there's a negate. Pretty nice for us. We're going to pass turn here. This does mean we do have a negate available to counter anything suspicious. Would honestly like a land though. Another land from opponent. Ooh, Lost Legacy. We're going to negate that. I'm assuming that Lost Legacy was going for an approach. But didn't want our opponent to see our deck regardless. Land for turn, not bad. Let's cycle the Haze here. Got Azor, not bad. Azor. Azor the Lawbringer. Sounds like a weird D&D character. Obviously this is Magic, so it's kind of is a D&D character. It's just a it's a very like obnoxious type of name. Sanctum. Pass turn. Opponent's being a little slow as well, so we'll see what we can do. I wanted to see if we got into something a little bit more impactful, but we could have made an in-phase cycle in that. Again, opponent has seen our hand, so it's really not that big of a deal. Gonna add 6 for opponent. Tap land with Fetid Pools. Another Lost Legacy? Oh, what are you gonna name? I assume you're gonna name Approach. Yeah. I'm A-okay with that, since there is only one approach in the entire deck. Two Lost Legacies from opponent there. Looking over at our deck, I assume. Being like, what is this? What is this jank? It was fun jank, though. Can't do FNM tonight. Everyone's drafting Master 25, and I have zero interest in that. Yeah, I mean, unless you pull a Jace, it's really not that fun. Honestly. I saw a guy who drafted, I think I retweeted it on Twitter, but he drafted like, I want to say like 10 Lacerators, like Vampire Lacerators with the Phyrexian Ghoul. It was crazy. It was an insane amount of value. Glacial Fortress for us. Not bad, we're up to 5 here. Pass turn. Draft format looks pretty meh. It's basically a race to the bottom like all draft formats, Josh, but there's like not that many like synergies or anything like that. There's just like 2 or 3 cards that have kind of a combo together, you know? Or like Megamorph and Morph. It's like, oh, these cards have that because reasons, you know? It's just weird. Not a big fan of it myself. Botanical Sanctum here. For us, we're at 6 now. So we can do an Azor next turn if our opponent allows it. Hitting 6 for opponent here. Wasn't Turbofog even kind of meta-relevant around Omnikit release? Yes, it was. It was the green-blue mill deck. It was really, really fun. Loved Iconic Masters Draft. I never played Iconic Masters Draft. Sunbird Invocation from opponent. This does mean that Azor can come in unabated next turn. They do have the treasures there to sack for a counterspell, but I do think that they'll probably let Azor live. 2 cards in hand, actually. Let's try for it. See if they want to sack it. They don't. Not bad. Sacking a treasure here. Going for an unlicensed disintegration. Wow. Opponent has everything. Not bad. Okay, 1 card in hand from opponent. Hit 6 for them. Cast out from opponent. They have 2 cards in hand. I think we want to go with a cast out here on the Sunbird. Might get countered. Yeah, Glimmer of Genius, okay. Seeing if they can get in some abilities underneath this. Doomfall, okay. I assume they want to grab a Settle here. Started putting together a Boggle deck for Modern after playing blue-white auras. Sad I didn't build it faster as the cards I still need are going up in price. Sad fan. Yeah, and there's a lot of cards that that deck used that were not in Masters 25. So weird that like I I don't know. The Masters 25 list, like, every time I look at it, I'm like, why this card over that card over this card, you know? Like, why not Invisible Stalker or Delver in the deck for draft? Or in the set for draft over, like, Murder of Crows and, what were the other ones? Fiend Hunter were the other two cards. Those are still very good cards, obviously, that are from Innistrad. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like Invisible Stalker and Delver were cards that were, like, amazing in draft and amazing in Pauper, you know? And Modern, at some points. Let's see, 5 cards in hand. If freeze openings are anything to go by, then there's a pretty significant duplicate rate in Masters 25, even if it's not fully sorted. Yeah. Iconic Masters had no value, but was super fun draft format. Tons of synergies and viable decks. Another Sunbird here. And a Duress off the top from there. From Captain Lannery Storm. Grabbing a Settle. Interesting deck here. Didn't want to convince me of that. Bounty coming in, not bad. All right. Two cards in hand. One way to draw a card, which is right there with the treasure. So this is a 3 coming in. 3 cards in hand. They're waiting on their bombs, obviously, like a Glorybringer, stuff like that. Getting in for 3, going down to 12. Not bad, not bad. This is a Pirate Josh, that's true. Gonti coming in for opponent with Sunbird on top of that. Another Gonti? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Gonti. Yep, just 2 abilities there. Grabbing 2 cards out of 8. Hopefully they didn't grab a Sandworm Convergence. That would be really sucky. Josh, so judgmental. So judgmental. Let people have fun, you know? They play it because they create lots of treasures here. You know, pumping that. Getting some extra damage in. Intervention here is nice. Oh, I know. We could go get his intervention name Glorybringer, since we know they do have that. Pass turn, we have Negate or Commencement up for us. Okay. Fetid Pools. 2 cards in hand. This is a cast out here. We're going to negate that. So we are going to get hit for 5 next turn, which does hurt a bit. But we have Commencement in hand for the follow-up attack, so we should be okay. Hopefully. Cast out to that Gideon there would have sucked. Getting in for 5. I would assume they sack this treasure to draw a card. Yep. Three cards in hand. 5 damage, brought me down to 7. Okay. Naturalize here for the Sunbird's Invocation. Not bad. Cycling, trying to find an answer. Doesn't look like they're going to find it. Ooh, what'd they find? Glimmer, okay. So they're still getting stuff in underneath this. Looks like they didn't find anything with Glimmer, though, as far as a card to cast. Lost Legacy, okay. Yeah, they can do that. They know what our deck is, so... Let's see if they want to go Sandworm Convergence or Torrential Gearhulk, unless they've already grabbed those with Gonti. I'm gonna name Carnage Tyrant, that's fair. Getting 2 of those cards out. Okay, let's see if they find another answer. Doesn't look like it. Naturalized does die, or destroyed. And then we pass turn. Here's the thing. I think there are going to be any good mill cards in Dominaria. It doesn't feel right to not run a mill deck in Standard for fun. I mean, there is still a mill deck in Standard right now. It's just not great. I do think Dominaria might bring something to the table. There have always been like some fun mill stuff within that plane, so we'll see what happens. Here is a Doomfall from opponent. Yeah, they're going to grab Settle here, which really sucks. We can go Commencement, but yeah, grabbing Settle was the easy choice. 3 cards in their hand. Yeah, none of the cards have been spoiled that have like mill mechanics, so maybe. I feel like we're playing a mill deck right now. Keep in mind that's only like half the set, so there's another half of the set we haven't seen yet, so you never know. Let's see. Raska. Let's see. We don't want to go do that. We want to keep up the Commencement here. Pass turn. Yeah, I think we just die here. Through the cab with mill 4. 4-drop though. It's true. We'll see what happens whenever March 21st hits. Field of Ruin for the Arch. Okay. Glimmer of Genius. Okay, 5 cards in hand. I mean, they just play Nicol Bolas here and they just kill us, right? I mean, there have been a ton of really decent Grixis and Bant builds that have been going around recently that are just all kind of like all over the place. It's very difficult to see like the direction of the deck, but whenever you see it in action, it's amazing. We're going to go Commencement here and see if they have a negate. I think the inclusions that really surprise me are the Sunbird's Indication and it being like actually pretty viable within the control decks. Yeah, that's if, yeah, we could have done that, true. Treasure map from opponent. And naturalize. Yeah, they get a scry here and then hit us in for, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage. So we survive 1 turn. Yeah, but this has been an uphill battle the entire time. It's the White Fatal Push. I haven't honestly looked at a lot of the Dominaria leaks, just to make sure that I just can react to them whenever they get actually like publicly spoiled. So I've kind of done like tunnel vision against it. I read it a little bit and I was like, oh, I don't want to get into this because I'd rather see the cards. Yeah, there's Nicol Bolas. Okay, that's game. What? Let's go for second match, and then we'll go to the third deck of the evening. Probably Nail and Coffin for Hazard Red. Nice. 2-drop Wide and Flashment. Flash enchantment is broken. Gotcha. Start game. But yeah, I haven't really kept up with the leaks at all. I have the document and I kind of looked it over, but didn't fully care about it because I wanted to be surprised when we made the video starting the 21st, which is like next week. So also, MTG Arena, like their NDA drops like the 21st or the 22nd, something like that. So that's interesting. Let's see, 2 lands, Haze of Pollen on the draw too. This is probably okay. Being on the draw makes this a bit more of a keep. Basically, Stasis Snare for 2 mana that only works on tapped creatures. Nice. Commencement here is nice. Let's go with a farmland play. Pass turn. White for our opponent. I think control would be better, but Wizard's Tribal or Human Tribal would be dope. Ooh, is this cats? Sanctum, pass turn. Please be cats. I ship Oasis. Getting for 2. 5 cards in hand. Meow. Oh, it's that Ranger. Okay, it's just green red aggro. That's fine. That's fine. Fortress here. Not bad. Let's go with the Haze of Pollen or Commencement on their attack here. I do hope we get the Grasp of Darkness again. Yeah, Grasp of Darkness will be fun. I do think we need more creatures with Hexproof, though, in the format, honestly. I know that's a weird thing to say, but there's just a lot in the format right now that, quote-unquote, dies to removal. And there's a lot of removal in the format, so it's just... we have answers for literally everything right now. I'd like stuff that was a little bit more difficult to deal with. Maybe some more edict effects will be fun. I don't know. SRAM coming in for opponent. If we hit a land off the top, Saddle the Wreckage is going to be so good. Ooh, we do hit a land. Pass. Okay, let's see what happens. Indestructible Hexproof creature win. Take -4 for 2 mana is a bit broken even for double black. -3 for 2 mana is more fair. Yep, we go settle here. They keep a Dorn Pouncer, obviously. Honestly, I like to play standard as in. Unanswerable creatures are 0 fun. True. Very true. I just feel like weak Hexproof creatures, like building a Boggle situation, would be fun in standard. Something like that. Maybe Infect coming back. I don't know. I would like something that kind of shakes standard up as far as being a little bit more enjoyable. Some Petal Grove for us. Another expertise here. I think we play Bounty this turn. And then we pass. And it's just like Doomfall. I mean, do you have Doomfall? You also have board wipes like Sweltering Suns, you know. So it's like there are answers to those cards. It's just that I don't like playing a 1 to 2 drop and getting a Fatal Pushed every single time I play it. I think that's just boring. Yeah, ship Oasis 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, yeah, 3, 8. Should have held up to settle there. That's a game. That's a game. All right, all right. What's up, Henry? That was fun. Let's get rid of commits memory here. Opponent's using a really fast deck here. Carnage Tyrant can come in here. Intervention could be okay. I think we take out one Awakening. Bring in an Intervention. I think we're going to go. We just need to be more careful about the that line of play there. Play first? Yes. Yeah, I thought about taking out the Bounty there and Awakening, but decided against it. We want to try and see how the deck plays as is a little bit more. Let's see, 3 lands, negate, Awakening. Let's put Commencement on top and play out a farmland. Hit 6. Playing up against an aggro deck like this is also very difficult. We'll see what we can do. Glacier Fortress. Not having green mana at the moment is going to make these plays a little bit more difficult. Branchwalker, okay. Legion's Landing is on top there. So many ways you can build the whitelist. Ooh, there's a Settle. We need to get into a 3rd land soon. Seven cards in hand. Destroy target non-black creature, Doomblade. That's fun. Another Branchwalker coming in. They need mana badly. They got a Scattered Grove off of that. Come on, mana. Shepherd Dunes. Legion's Landing, and they'll get a flip Legion's Landing next turn. Will we settle the wreckage? We'll settle that if we get into a land, though. Please? Well, we did get into a land, but we need green mana for that to work. Ouch. Destroy target multicolored creature could be neat for 1 black, or 1 into black. Considering there's a million multicolored legendaries in Dominaria, not unlikely. True. A ship Oasis from opponent. Yeah, they're going to get in for quite a bit of damage here. 5/6, dropping down to 11. They didn't do a ship Oasis there. I feel like they... Oh, they can't, actually, because they need 2 green mana. They only have 1. Down to 11. Please give me a land. That would be great. If not, this is going to be a quick game, too. SRAMs, let's go negate here. Okay. Land? No land. Goodness. I kind of want to concede now because opponent has, I think they're within kill range here. So they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if they have an appeal, they win. Let's see if they win this turn. Pretty sure they will. Yeah, not getting into land here is whap whap. Scattered Grove, okay. Dropping down to 5, so 1 more turn. But honestly love a mana. If we don't, then that's game. Another Branchwalker, very nice. Forest airing the battlefield for them. And a Harvester, okay. Botanical Sanctum coming in tapped. That's going to do it for us. Nice. Alright, that's going to be okay for that deck. Let's start back to 1 here. And play with the blue-white Embalm. This was submitted by Laparker. And this deck, I played against it with my blue-black control deck at GP Memphis. This deck was fun to play with, or play against. So, that's right, J-Debs. Sometimes the decks just don't match up how they normally do whenever people submit them. So yeah, the deck needs a bit more of a green heavy mana base. I agree, Elliot. We might look at another fog deck in the future. I might build one for next week or something like that and see if we can make it work. Let's go as a start here. Play first? Well, why not? This is blue-white Embalm. And these are cards that are using, you know, the Eternalize or Embalm feature. One approach in our hand here. I think this is fine thanks to 3 lands. Let's keep. Let's go with a... Island's fine. Any cards in hand, 1 blue mana. Is this another control deck? Champion. Let's go to Glacial Fortress. Pass turn. Ooh, $5 donation from J-Dubs. Thanks for trying my Bant Turbo Fog. I might have to increase the land count. Thanks for the donation, J-Dubs, of course. And yeah, I think I might go with a an alteration on that, or add more green mana. Maybe some like Evolving Wilds, something like that, to try and hopefully get you a little bit more better mana. Maybe Evolving, or not Evolving Wilds, maybe Treasure Map instead of the Kumina or the Bounty. I think I like Treasure Map a little bit more because it does give you mana and it also can draw you cards. So yeah, deck list is in the description if you guys haven't seen it. This is a Dovin Bond playlist, which is really fun. Or play deck. Let's go with a Forsake the Worldly cycle. Settle coming in here. Caracol. Let's go Field of Ruin. Let's go Champion of Wits here. Opt for opponent. Yeah, I do feel that Bounty and the Kumena enchantment probably should be taken out and then put in some bounce spells like Unsummons or something a bit more like River's Rebuke, and then treasures like the Treasure Map. Draw 2, yes. Supreme Will, Chart a Course. Discard 2. Let's get rid of a champion. And it's too soon to really get rid of anything here. I kind of want to get rid of an approach, honestly. But I think we want to get rid of a... This is blue control. Let's get rid of the settle here. Trying to see if we can foresee what the deck is. This could be also a favorable wins deck, but we didn't see a turn 1 play, so we'll see what happens. Another idea for Bant Turbo Fog is Thumbic Compass. Yeah. Okay, so this is blue-green. Gotcha. It might be just Merfolk here. Field of Ruin, not bad. Let's get in for an attack first. See if we want to block here. Ran a Simic deck with a few X spells. Try and cheat out big things. And reason to believe Bounty worked there. Nice. Let's go Chart a Course. Please and thank you. Ooh, Sacred Cats. Not bad. Wish Field of Ruin was not there. We wish had a Plains there, but that's alright. We can geek, you're alive! Let's see if we see a Kumena come out. Slowly building our mana base. Water Trap Weaver here. Okay. Tapping down and getting in for 2. Not bad. Yeah, this is blue-green Merfolk, so this does mean Settle should have been kept. We should have thrown out, probably cast out. Search for Ascant is not bad, though. Simic Nissa. Shaking in my boots. Well, Merfolk can get pretty big pretty quickly, so let's see what we can do. Because literally Merfolk isn't being played as we play a Merfolk deck. I mean, it's not getting played like heavily. It is being played though. Love me that Merfolk art though. Looks great. Another Weaver here. Ooh, tapping down the Sacred Cat. Nice play from opponent. Getting in for 4 here. Let's see what we get on the top. Sunscourge. It is a 2/3, which means it can block everything and still survive. So I think we want to draw into that, honestly. Let's see what happens here. I do want to attack out, because both my creatures have Embalm and Eternalize, so attacking out here is fine. We also gain a life if our opponent decides to block the Sacred Cat. Opponent's going to have a cat problem, it's true. You need to get into 1 more mana here. We might just use a Field of Ruin if opponent plays a dual land. Having 1 creature open like this is probably a bad idea since we see that they have Weavers here. Let's see if they have a 3rd one. Kumena coming in, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Assuming they can attack out, but I don't think they'll want to. They'll want to just draw a card. Most likely. Alright, let's try and get a land with Search off the top. If not, we might just cast out the Kumena. Botanical Sanctum is the card they just played too, so we can use a Field of Ruin on that. Dunes of the Dead. We're going to say no to that. Well... trying to decide whether or not it's worth it to... I think we say yes. Yeah, Dorn Pouncer coming in. That's not bad. Let's see if they have a Spell Pierce or a Negate in hand. I assume they would for the cast out. I think we want to play... Field of Ruin playing a... Pouncer here. That's fine. Let's go with a white here. I'm gonna pass turn here. Could have attacked the 2/3, but they have a 2/4 now, so really not that big of a deal. Wow, interesting. Opponent did not draw a card with Kumena there. They should have on our instep. Yeah, Field of Ruin's really good at mana fixing us. Deep Root Waters from opponent here. Could also have kept the Dunes of the Dead drawn into it, then have the ability to play Rio Caracol this next turn instead of playing out the Adorned Pouncer. I just didn't like the ability to have a colorless land. Can't block this turn, okay. Yeah, they're just going to come in for 2. 4 cards in hand, so I'm assuming they're going to have a Blossoming Defense or a Supreme Will or a Negate of some kind in their hand, so I don't want to use Cast Out just yet. I do think Caracol is going to make their world a little bit more difficult if we hit a land off the top with Search. Keep in mind, if we do throw something into the graveyard, Search does flip, giving us 5 lands, so we can do that too. Tovin Bond, ooh, fancy. I think we just want to pitch it to the graveyard for now. Flip Search. Got into an irrigated farmlands there. Let's play the farmlands. Getting close to approach levels here. And let's play out a Caracol. See if they have a counter for this. They do not. Wow. Alright, we've got a 2/2 double strike lifelinker here. Jace, we're playing blue, white, Embalm, / Eternalize. This was submitted by Laparker. He's not in the chat, though. Normally he's in the chat like crazy. The quest to see a Tovin Bond on board continues. Sorry, Matt. Oh, man. Yeah, threw into the graveyard to get that flip so we can have a really good board state here. Let's commit a speaker here. So we are going to go wide with all of the merfolks here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6 mana, though. The problem with their game plan is that they can make their board really large. We have approach in hand, so once we start hitting approach levels, if they don't start countering that, I think we just win. We also have a Fumigate's main board, so not too worried about losing our creatures, because of course 2 of them have Eternalize, and one has Embalm, or 3 of them have Eternalize, 1 has Embalm. Can't block, and then they're going to get in for 2. So confused that they haven't used any of the tap down abilities on their instep to draw cards. Doesn't make any sense to me. I do think now is the time we try cast out with Kamina. Let's see if they have a negate in hand. Okay, we're going to grab Kamina. Do we hit it? No responses as far as tapping down creatures? Doesn't look like it. Do you have an unsummon? Good luck turn on the list. Thanks, buddy. See you later in the tank. Enjoy your weekend, man. Come on. Opponent thinking it over. If they have an unsummon, they need to use it right now. Dovin is the Tybalt of Standard. I still want to see it. Matt, we'll try and play it next time whenever it comes out. I mean, being able to ultimate with Dovin is pretty ridiculous, so I do recommend that. Something heavy fall on your opponent? No. Let's see what happens. There they go. Yeah, they were thinking about what to do with the Kamina here. They could have gone with the Kamina as far as putting counters and everything, but they decided to draw a card instead. So, yeah. Did a 4-0 with vehicles last Friday. Nice! Let's get in with the Pouncer here, the Sacred Cat. I think we're safe getting in with everybody, honestly. Lifelink and everything makes this attack pretty good and in our favor. Hunting for a dive down, that's pretty fair. Yeah, our 2 tokens do die, but we do trade, so not bad. Gaining 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 life from this turn. Dealing 6 points of damage. Yeah, they're going to block the 2 there, dealing 4 points of damage. Going up to 28 in life. Or 25 in life, sorry. Thank you so much. Opponent down to 6. Do they have anything? Let's see. Again, they haven't used the tap down. There's another Kamina coming in. We have commit on our side of the field, or in our hand, so we can bounce that and continue to attack out. Not too scary. Yeah, they're just going to go with a pass here. Could have attacked out there if they wanted to, but they're at 6, so they want to have everything open. Island in our hand. We could go for an approach here. Embalmless not running the Embalm Legendary kind of bothers you? Oh, that's fine. I think it works regardless. Let's see. We have a cat and Champion Wits in our graveyard here. I think we go with maybe a commit pitch. 4, 1, 2, 3. And then an attack, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have Supreme Will as well. Let's see if there's a Blossoming Defense or Dive Down. Okay. Like today's viewing party, how can there be 0 punts? Must be a mistake. Not really a mistake, Luis, as much as another spell pierce. That's kind of what I figured. Say no. First deck was Fairies. Nobody knows how to play those right away. Second one's Turbo Fog. Can't do much wrong playing a Fog every turn, yeah. I do think the Fairy matchups, though, were incredibly, like, against us. But also, a lot of the stuff on the sideboard was very, very... I would say probably more should have been the main board instead of the sideboard. And then the stuff on the main board should have brought into the sideboard. All the wrench mines, things like that. Alright. Branchwalker here. Blocking the Pouncer. Opponent could double block and then tap everything to give counters. That's a good way to do this. Because I could tap 5. There it is. Okay. This creature still dies. But this creature does trade, so that's nice. We're at 29, and we pass. Next turn we can just go for an approach if we want to. We do have the mana for it. Jungleborn Pioneer here, making a 1/1 Hexproofer, and then coming in and making another 1/1 Hexproofer. So their board's getting rather large. But yeah, I do think we just, you know, have them do whatever they do this turn, and then we just approach next turn. If they attack in, we'll just block, and then approach. Or not. Let's go Plains here, and then just approach. Could have held up 1 white mana for a Sacred Cat, but did not. 1 card in opponent's hand. Do they have a counterspell? No, they do not. We go to 36. Alright, we're going to pass turn here. No attacks. Can't win on the board state now, but we can definitely hold up a few turns. Thanks to our life total. So they put counters on top of everything again, which is nice. Drew a card, made some counters. 3 cards in hand. 7 mana. Come on. This coming turn we want to go with probably 2 Sacred Cats from the graveyard. And if we block here and lose a Sunscourge champion, we can reanimate the champion as a 4/4. Or the Pouncer. Really depends. Either way, we can do Pouncer and then 2 cats. Another Deep Root Waters, nice. That's right, we can dig with Azcanta and Supreme Will. That's very true. No attacks from opponent. Very strange. They should have attacked there to try and, you know, clinch it. Okay, Gideon here for us. Let's go Gideon, and then, or not Gideon, let's go Azcanta. Look at the top 4. And then Supreme Will. Kind of binding, nice. Any order is fine. Supreme Will. Yeah, opponent's being very strange with how they're not doing anything. Approach is in her hand now. Any order. Let's go with the Sacred Cat Reanimation. And then just pass turn. So opponent either has a negate in hand or is just not playing correctly. They have quite a big board state, and we have 36 lives, so it's not like, you know, yeah, they're going to go more counters on their creatures here. Yep, and draw a card. 4 cards in hand. So them having a counterspell here is likely. Community Speaker. Can hit 6 for opponent while they build their board state out once again. Also, we have Fumigates in the main board. We haven't drawn into any of those yet, so didn't even see them with the Ascanta or the Supreme Will. Yeah, we revealed Ixalan's Binding too, so we didn't reveal the approach. Yeah, their board is really nice. I mean, I would attack. Why not attack? It makes no sense not to attack. Because if they don't have a counterspell this next turn, then we just approach and win. I'm so confused. Yeah, they're gonna wait. They've already used 2 Spell Pierces, so I'm assuming they might have 2 more in hand, perhaps. Let's go with an island here. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9, so we can get around 1 Spell Pierce. I mean, we just casted this approach again. Have 2 mana available for a Spell Pierce. Okay, negate, that's fine. Was like, goodness. Gonna go with a cat here. Pass turn. Let's see. 3, 6. And this is 8 here, so that is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, this more counters and everything. They're waiting for Herald of Secret Streams. That's probably true, Lewis. You're probably right there. Yeah, if they play a Herald here, then they win. Because this is more than enough to kill me. Yeah, Zaka, that was the second approach already. So, if they play Herald here, then they just win. If they don't play Herald, they wait another turn and just wait for a Herald. We probably want to go with a Gideon and then Embalm and then Ixalan's Binding on the Kumena. I think that's fine. Because what that gives us basically is that Gideon gets to be the 1 turn attack that opponent needs, and then we just swing back at him. Because Kumena is the only thing that can make unblockable. Herald does make everything unblockable, though. That's true, so that's the problem with Kumena. He's horrible designed for the creature type of Merfolk. Never liked the card because it makes inexperienced Magic players choke when they could win. Yeah. I feel like he could have won several turns ago by using Kumena on insteps and stuff, but he hasn't. Still no attacks. So yeah, they're waiting on a Herald here. Let's see. Let's go Gideon here. See if the opponent lets us have it. They're going to go for an opt. Memory is 6, so we could go Memory pretty soon and then go into a Fumigate or something like that. Let's go Binding. Grab Kumena. See if opponent has a Blossoming Defense in hand. They do not. So if they don't have Herald next turn, or if they didn't draw Herald next turn. Oh, I forgot to Emblem Gideon. Oh no! Oh, that's a bad punt there. forgot to emblem Gideon there. Okay, binding on the Ixalan there. Okay, that's fine. Forgot to emblem Gideon on the main phase too. Yeah, there's the punt. There's the punt for the stream. There you go. Yeah, Commander comes back. They get counters and everything. Commander's smaller though. But they can just kill Gideon now. Ugh, man. So dumb. So dumb. I mean, they just need to play Herald and then they win. So it's not like it's a big deal. Because it'd make everything unblockable either way. So. There's Adept. Really digging for that Herald. Either that or the deck doesn't have Herald and they're just like, oh, we're just going to attack out soon-ish. These are 8/8s, by the way. Please play Herald so we can end the suffering. There's a Wonder Trap Weaver. Okay. Look at this board state. It's wonderful. It's gigantic. Tap down the Dorn Pouncer. Yep. Seems right. Swinging out, or you holding? I feel like you can win. I'm no mathematician, but let's see if we can block 8, 8, 7. I swear, if you land a wipe against them, you're just going to lose some liquid in there. Yeah. I think we go with an Askanta here and try and find a Fumigate. Honestly. If opponent doesn't swing this turn, which I hope they do, because goodness. Although, wow, they're not. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go with a Askanta next turn. Try and find a Fumigate. There's even Wind Guide. Okay, we're going to Emblem here. Fumigate for 23 life of the value. Okay. We got Jace. Wow. Any order? Why, opponent? Why? Oh my gosh. Why? That makes me so angry. Opponent. Good lord. Good lord. I'm kind of angry right now. Opponent got all the way and then decided to scoop. And we're counting that. That's crazy. Play first, yes. Okay. I think this is probably a scoop or a mulligan, not a scoop. Now that's a real mulligan. Alright, this is fine. Bottom that. Someone doesn't know how to play Magic. Either that or they're testing or something. I don't know. Gonna play Glacier Fortress Pass. That made me angry. That is the downside of not playing in leagues. I will give it that. Evolving Wands from opponent. Dunes of the Dead for us. Let's go Hypni Rivulet pass turn. Okay. I mean, they missed a bunch of things with the Kumena as far as the taps, and then they decided to just not attack ever, and then they decided to scoop because they couldn't get Herald quick enough. Gotcha. Sounds about right. Let's see. Evolving Wilds, the Mountain. Okay. Would like a white mana for Gideon. Nope. Pass turn. Could go with the Dunes of the Dead if we wanted to, but that would hurt us a lot. They were toying with you to see how long it would take for you to scoop, and then got bored. I mean, I'm going to play it out, Josh. I'm going to play out the matches. I'm not going to just scoop. That's how I am, though. I like playing out the matches. Dragon Skull Summon for an opponent. Let's go champion here. Draw some cards. Let's pitch a Sacred Cat and probably a Binding here. This seems like it might be Rakdos Burn, perhaps. Let's get rid of a Binding. Doesn't really show what we have. It's just frustrating because it's like if you're going to want to do like, you know, a match on MTGO, play the full matches, play all 3 matches or the 2 matches, whatever. Don't be like, I'm gonna win and then just scoop. I don't understand that thought process because you didn't win, you conceded. Giant Catacombs. This is Grixis once again. Looks like another Grixis control list. Man, still no lands. We're gonna go with another champion here. Need land, please. Having 2 approaches in our hand is pretty hilarious. Let's get rid of Vizier and settle. This looks like control. You can win quite a few games in Hearthstone by just using your max turn time every turn without doing much at all. Managed to climb the ladder quite a bit by doing just that before. Wow. Glimmer from opponent. We've drawn 4 extra cards and still haven't hit our 4th land drop. Typical Terran stream. Playing an island. Sweltering Sun's getting rid of the champions. That's fair. Getting out a treasure map. Yeah, this very similar to the deck we just fought. I think we want to go cast out here on the treasure map here. Passing turn. As soon as you're tapped out, we grab whatever they're trying to push. Canyon Slew. Adorned Pouncer. Not bad. Let's see if this hits the board. It does. Nice. We're going to hold the Sacred Cat in the graveyard for now, for fear of another Sweltering Suns. Okay. People rather take a loss than have a long match. I mean, that's true. I understand that. Is this the same person we were playing earlier? Or is this deck just like really popular right now? Let's go Cat and swing for 2. Did some of you do a Grixis improvised video or something? Maybe Seth did. Saffron Olive did. I don't know. Laparker, we're playing your deck right now, man. What's up? Supreme Will in hand. We're going to keep that. Then swing out for 3. It was doing fairly good against the blue-green Merfolk that we played, but they decided to toy with us and then scoop. So, oh well. We're on our 2nd match here with this deck. This will be the last, last match of the day. So if you guys haven't liked the video, of course, make sure to like the video. Would really appreciate that. And yeah, excited to get out the Masters 25 video that I've been working on. Hopefully it'll be done by today. If not by today, then I'll probably get it out tomorrow. A weekend video. 6 cards in hand. Going for a Sweltering Suns here. Yeah, that's fine. You're light. You're fine, Laparker. No problem. I think we go with a Supreme Will here, trying to find another planes. Another approach is fun. Dovin Bond is also hilarious if it hits. Let's grab Dovin Bond. Hostile Desert. Let's try Dovin here. Does it hit? Does it hit? It does hit. Nice. That's exciting. If the opponent doesn't have an answer to this, then we just ultimate and win. Alright, they're going to cycle a Canyon Slough. Trying to look for probably a Vrasa's Contempt here. This song is the Genesis, and this is Persona 4, of course. Five cards in hand. Do you have a Contempt for the Dovin Bond? I assume you do. Dark Intimations, okay. Ouch. And we discard a card, so we're going to get rid of Gideon. Gideon here. Let's see if we hit a land in this coming turn. If we do, we actually get to approach. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Let's just forsake the worldly on the invocation. Pass turn. Okay. 5 cards in hand, laying a Drowned Catacombs. Yeah, they're just going to swing in again. Wish we could have drawn into a land there for an approach, just to have a approach just kind of unabated. But I feel like if we go for an approach now, it's going to get countered. Of course, the first one doesn't matter. It's the second one that matters. Angrath. Come on. Glacial Fortress, not bad. Does it hit? Or does it get Supreme Willed? It does hit. Nice. Pass turn. Not bad. Okay. We're tapped out. We've already used... Whoops. Skipping that. Oh, Nuka-Bolas. Yeah, Planeswalkers here is going to be stressful. Down to 7. Field of Ruin does help a little bit. The problem here is though they have Angrath here, so it's a 3/4. So we could Field of Ruin, Canyon Slough, or something. We have to discard a land card, though, from our graveyard. And we don't have any in our graveyard until we do our Field of Ruin. So let's go Field of Ruin. Let's pick like a Drowned Catacombs or something. We'll grab a blue is fine. Yeah, we could go reveal it here and make a zombie as well. This is 2 mana, correct? Got Aven Wind Guide and Plains. Dunes of the Dead and Sunscourge Champion, okay. I think we want to hit Nuka-Bolas here. Correct. Yeah, we could have done a reveal at instant speed, that's true. Could have also hit Angrath, but they'll just be taking a 2-2 if they do that anyway. Okay. So Sunscourge Champion is great if we get to draw into something we want to discard. Even one guy is okay, but it can be grabbed by Angrath. Okay, discards, lose 2 life, we're down to 9. So I decided not to negative there. 5 cards in hand. Even one guide, that's the card they got rid of, okay. So they do get to cast that. Disintegration down to 6. And let's see, attack for 3, 4, 5. Get us down to 1 this turn. I think we're probably not long for this world on this turn. Yep. Down to 2. What do you got? Jace. I think we go Sunscourge Champion here. Top deck approach. Be nice. Let's get rid of this Plains here. Try to kill Nicol Bolas. They're going to block here for us. Or opponent will have unlicensed integration. Yep, that's game. Alright, let's go to game 2 here. Okay. I think you want to take out commit here, bring in negate. Second negate would probably be fine as well. Dusk to Dawn. Well, Dusk to Dawn doesn't really hit like their pirates or anything like that, so I think we're probably okay with not boarding that in. Might be okay to take out Vizier and bring in I think we're fine, honestly, with Vizier. Just taking it out fully for the negates we brought in. Or the Jaces. Maybe take out the Jaces. Let's do that. Turquoise is fine, negate's fine. I want to say this is probably okay. Yeah, if only Solemnity worked on walkers, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Bring in Spell Pierce. Submit. Play first? Yes. 4 lands, cast out, Gideon, and settle. This is nice. I like this. Plains, pass. Maybe hold up a cast out cycle. Hit 6. 8 cards in hand. Tap Fetid Pools. Vizier is not bad. Let's go for a Glacier pass turn. So we already do have our 2 white mana for Gideon. So Gideon coming out on turn 3 is great for us if opponent has no counterspell. Let's go land here. I think Gideon's probably a great move here if we can get it out. Just go plus. Play a turn behind, that's my secret. Okay, it's 6 for opponent. Let's see if they have a never for the Gideon. I doubt it. We didn't see it in game 1. I do think playing Vizier this next turn would be great. Probably throwing a if we draw a land, maybe throwing a Adorned Pouncer. Lost Legacy? Oh, what are they going to grab? Approach? I guess that's the answer, huh? Yep, approach. I think this is definitely the player we played earlier today in the first games. There goes approach. Connection's been super sketchy today. Stream keeps turning to potato quality. Weird. Let me check the stream quality. It says it's been good the entire time. Another Gideon for us. It's got an island here. Let's go Vizier since they're tapped out. Yes. Yeah, let's grab a Pouncer here most likely. Throw that to the graveyard. Make Gideon a 4/4 and then attack him for 4. That's not easy. We gotta go fast. I think we're alright. Take your time. Our opponent actually has less time than we do. Alright, so we did not hit a land this turn, but let's see if we can this next turn. I think Sunscourge Champion is fine as well. Forgot to say to go to 1 approach. Gotcha, Laparker. Yeah, we can still definitely turn aggro here. Gonna go Gonti here, not bad. I think we just go cast out, honestly. And hit him for 6. We got enough there for an Adorned Pouncer, but I think just hitting in for 6 here is more important. Bye, Luis. These every Friday, it's fun. Appreciate it, Luis. I like having fun with the community, honestly. It's Fridays are like the best part of the week, honestly, for me, because I get to play decks you guys submit. And some of them are really fun. Some of them, they just don't work on stream, and that's okay. You know, but that's part of it. Got a Plains here for us. We're going to go with a Pouncer. But let's go with a 4 animation first. Getting in for 6 again. Dropping opponent down. It's a 4. If they don't have an answer, they may have an unlicensed for the Vizier here, but they can't kill Gideon. Yeah, unlicensed for Vizier, that's fair. So we still hit them for 4. Would rather them use it on that than use it on my Adorned Pouncer here. Pass turn. Flower deck, we're playing blue-white Embalm / Eternalize. Super fun deck. It also has Approach the Second Ton in the deck too. Just for funsies. Opponent's down to 6 here. That's it for game 2. Let's go to game 3 here. So we did manage to get a win off of them. Let's just take our approach out completely. Approach is never just for funsies. What? That's all it is for. What are you talking about? Let's bring in unsummons. I think that's fun. Go to 1 approach. And submit. Kill with fire. Nah, it's fun. I think it's worth it. I mean, you gotta get to 7 mana. Like, your deck has to be built around it, so I feel like a Lost Legacy turn 3 from an opponent, I mean, that's, you know, That happens a lot. So, joke's on you. Approach counters burn. Yeah, we're playing the 61 card special, Josh. That's Laparker's list here. Card's so good, it needed to be 61 cards instead of 60. We're gonna mulligan that. Not that great. Alright, that's fine by me, having a negate and champion in here. We had a getting in that hand, but we didn't have too much else. I think we bottomed the hostile desert here. We are on the draw though. But Josh, how can you burn the sun with fire? It's already kind of fiery. Let's play farmland here, pass. Play fortress next turn, hold up a negate. I want to say opponent's going to be playing a treasure map this next turn. And then the following turn probably have a unlicensed integration available. So we're going to go with the hold up negate. Oh, they had a fetid pools play, okay. Glacial Fortress, hold up negate. Tap mana is super annoying for this current meta right now. Just slows down the plays. Yeah, we're passing here. Let's see what opponent has this turn. Field of Ruin. Could go with a Field of Ruin on one of my lands here. Would be annoying. Sure. Okay, so we're going to go with an island here. Yeah, Field of Ruin on the Glacial Fortress. We're just going to grab a Plains. Mountain. I figured they wouldn't go with a swamp there, thinking that they'd have a revolt trigger for this turn. I think we go champion here. Champion of Wits, not Scourge. Let's get rid of a Sun Scourge and a Settle, I believe. Pass turn. Pass turn again. What's up, sideboard? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Been playing some decks today. We did three decks today, so this is our third one. This is our last game of the last match, actually. So we're about to close out the stream, but doing pretty good against this Grixis control deck. Waiting on an opponent here. Gonna go with irrigated farmlands. Wish we had an untapped land here for the Sun Scourge, but we do not. Let's go farmlands and attack in with 2. Hold up an unsummon and negate, or a Supreme Will. Just depends on what we want to do. Not bad. Down to 18. And we just pass turn here. See if they want to go with a Glimmer this turn. I feel like they would want to. Nope, okay. Could have figured they would have gone with a Glimmer there. They did not. Opponent passing turn again. We're not going to use Supreme Will for digging. Let's go Hostile Desert. Let's get in for 2 first. This stream was surprisingly short considering you played only Control today against Control. It's true, Zach. I don't know what happened there. Taryn, you ever drive down to Memphis with the SCG tour? Is there the GPs? I mean, I went to GP Memphis the past time it was there at sideboard. That was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, we could try playing Cat here. I liked playing the champion, though, holding up an unsummon. We can try Cat, though. I feel like opponent has a Suns in hand. That's why I didn't want to play a Cat. Let's see if opponent Sweltering Suns this. Heard just hoping we can meet up at a GP or something would be cool. Yeah, nice. That'd be fun. Yeah, there's the Suns. Called it. Figured that was going to happen. Got a Field of Ruin here. Got 6 mana. Let's go Sunscourge here. Let's see, we could go Sunscourge or we could attack in for 2. Attack in for 3, actually. Drop to 13. Hold up Supreme or negate. Or unsummon, negate. Pass turn. Or Field of Ruin, honestly. It's fine. It's just that we were playing up against Grixis control, so I feel like playing that was fine to have it just get that out of their hand, but it does mean we lose our board state. 4 cards in the opponent's hand. We continue to get into our lands here, so we're doing pretty well. Let's go with Champion here. Not bad. Draw 4, discard 2. I would discard probably the Field of Ruin. And Reveal maybe? Let's pass turn here. This might most likely might die to a nice Disintegration, but we'll see what happens. In phase unlicensed? Nope, okay. I threw the lands into the graveyard for the Hostile Desert to animate with them. We have 7 lands right now. I could stand to have 1 more for a Spell Pierce available to us. Let's see what happens though. Would like to honestly see if our opponent plays something big this turn and then go with an approach this next turn. Yeah, there they go. They're gonna go with that Sunbird. Dat Sunbird. Let's go land here. Then we go approach. Then hit in for 4. Down to 9. Have an unsummon, so if they get out a Glorybringer or something, we can just bounce it. Which is not bad at all. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. Dark Intimations is the card here. Okay. They didn't hit anything. Oh, they got a Glimmer. Okay. I was like, whoa. Alright. Looks like a creature or planeswalker. Yep. Let me discard a card. So we would probably discard the creature, sack a Supreme Will. Supreme Will would be nice to dig, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Gonna go Doomfall. We're gonna go Spell Pierce on that. So that doesn't happen. Intimations is crazy, yeah. They do get to dig for 3 here and see what they get. Another Doomfall would be funny. No? Oh, Lost Legacy. Lost Legacy approach. That's fine. There's only 1 approach in the entire deck, so it's not like, you know, we're losing anything when they name approach. Nice. Alright, so tapping out for them is not that great. We have a Hostile Desert we can attack in with this next turn. Dropping them to 6. Let's get a land out here. To 6. Could go Cast Out on Sunbird here, because it seems to be that that's the only thing they have going for them. Let's do that. Hold up a negate or a unsummon. We're slowly pinging him. See if they're going to cast a Sunbird's Invocation again. Could go for a field next turn. Can't do it this turn. Not enough mana now. Playing out Gonti. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, didn't get to do field. We did cast out on the Sunbird there. Bouncing a Gonti does not feel good, but does mean we can get in for another 3 this next turn. Nothing for them? Weird. I feel like they would go for something this turn. Waiting on opponent. I think they're considering whether or not to go with an in-phase Glimmer, maybe. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Let's go unsummon here. Alright, let's go with a Field of Ruin. Before we draw. I'll probably get another land, blue land. Got a swamp there. Draw step. Even Wind Guide, not bad, not bad. Let's get rid of the Field of Ruin here. Assuming a Unlicensed is coming in to hit the Wind Guide. Or the Hostile Desert. If it doesn't, we'll go for a Sunscourge Champion this turn. Getting rid of an Aven Wind Guide. Tapping out here might be dangerous, but I think we'll be fine. Let's see. I think the hostage, the desert will die to no, they're going to go Glimmer. Okay. I was thinking, since tapping out there, they probably would have got it with a Unlicensed Integration on the Hostile Desert, but bringing in a 4/4 that gains us 4 is pretty good, so giving us 2 threats. So even if they did Hostile Desert, kill it, then we would have had a 4/4. Hit 6 for opponent. Opponent is at 3. We have 1 more animation with the Hostile Desert. We have a 4/4 on the battlefield. What could they do? They could replay Gonti, obviously. But we have 2 creatures attacking in. So that's replay Gonti and also have an Unlicensed in hand for both blocks. Or have a Doomfall, that's true. Then replay... Oh, okay, play Gideon, okay. Then plus Gideon on the Hostile Desert. That's fair. Not going to waste the Hostile Desert here. This is 6 mana. Adorned Pouncer is also 2. So 4, 5, 6, 2. Yeah, of course they have Gideon. I agree. The problem is if we go Adorned Pouncer and even Wind Guide, they can go Sweltering Suns and just wipe our board again. If we had 1 more mana, I feel like this would be a little bit easier for us. Unsummon on Gideon. Yeah, it would have been nice, huh? I think we can just get out the Pouncer here. Since it isn't an immediate threat. And then opponent has options here. And then we have Negate open for a Bolas or something. The problem is if they Gideon Emblem here, then we have to kill them with the land and then also kill Gideon. So it just elongates the game a little bit. I didn't want to hold the cat because the opponent has shown that they have Doomfalls, multiples in their deck. So if they have another Doomfall, they at least have two options here to go for the hand or for the field. Plus, even Wind Guide only hits for 2, so. Yep, they're going to plus on the Hostile Desert here. Go to 5. There's a Gonti coming in. Sure. We're so close to killing them. I'd love to get into a cast out for Gideon, and then we'll probably trade here. I think that's fine. Exiles a creature who she controls. So do we go Hostile Desert, animate, sack Hostile Desert with this line of play? I think we do. That way Adorn Pouncer can come back as a 4/4 double striker later. I didn't want to waste a negate on a Doomfall, but I did call it. They did have another Doomfall in their hand. Let's see. Unsummon, we do have that. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. We can hold up an Unsummon or an Aven Wind Guide next turn. Or we can attack in, trade with Gonti, or Gonti actually won't die. We're so close. Let's see, this makes him flying on vigilance, right? Yeah. How would Gonti die? It's only hitting for 2, not 3. Gonti would die when it's a 4/4 because it has double strike, so it hits first. So we hit Gideon here. Gonti blocks. Yeah, it gives it flying and vigilance, so it does do good stuff for it. We just have to wait. He's deciding not to kill the Adorned Pouncer. Okay. So Gideon goes to 3. I think we go Aven Wind Guide, hold up negate. Trying to hold up for a Bolus or a Sweltering Suns here. We're so close. Keep in mind, Aven Wind Guide needs to basically needs a removal spell if this turn. I'm assuming they're gonna have an unlicensed in hand or something. Suns is what they really want. But we're at 31, so it's like being close, you know. Yeah, I have to force them to keep plussing Gideon, for sure. So Gideon goes up to 4, makes either the Pouncer or the Wind Guide. I assume the Wind Guide, unable to do combat damage. Unless they get a unlicensed here. Looks like that's the case. No? That might have just telegraphed to me that they do have it. Are they going to try and go for a Sunbird's Invocation first and then go for an unlicensed? I feel like that might be a better move, since we really don't have much against their board state at the moment. Come on, opponent. Opponent thinking long and hard. We're near the timing out, too. They have 6 minutes. We have 7 minutes. This game has gone on way longer than it should have. Get them to Emblem Gideon. Drop them to 0/1, then make them believe Gideon is safe so they can transform him and then bounce him. That'd be funny, Zaka. I'd appreciate that if that actually happened. Latery Storm from opponent here. Okay. Interesting. We're just going to take that. We're at 31. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. I don't really care about that too much. Yeah, they're going to plus here. Okay. On Gideon. Go for a Vizier. Okay. Honestly, we could go Vizier onto our own stuff. That would be great. They're not going to do anything with it, so we're just going to bounce it back into our hand, which is awesome. Yeah, Gonti's annoying, I agree. Unsummon goes to our hand. Nice. Glacier Fortress. Okay. Let's go Vizier. Okay. We'll say yes. Get Sacred Cat. Why not just another Pouncer? We got a mana to reanimate. You mean champion? We don't have enough to do that this turn. I think we go get Pouncer again. Yeah, we draw a card. Opponent said, don't know if it's worth it, but you can train Vizier of Anointed and Vizier of Many Faces. Got Dovin Bond to get a sort of draw engine going. Okay. Alright. Sadly, our 4/4 does not have haste. We're going to try and hit Gideon here and see if they want to block. With the 1/1 double striker. See, the thing is, if they go for a Sweltering Suns, they can't kill anything except the cat and the Aven Wind Guide. That does remove the ability to have us to have a Vigilance Flyer, but at the same time, it means that our opponent is basically out of stuff to use for the board, unless you have 2 Sweltering Suns in hand. If that's the case, Dovin on Gonti is legit here. It's true. Dovin Bond plussing for Gonti is great. Well, they're going to animate Gideon here. Okay. Yeah, we have plenty of life, so I don't mind taking this. Sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No problem. Does opponent play a board wipe here now? Hour of Devastation. Okay. Ouch. So close. We still have a Sacred Cat in the graveyard, or a Dorn Pounce in the graveyard. So it's not like we don't have answers. No, they had Hour in hand. Of course they did. And we have Binding in hand. Awesome. Let's try and go for Binding on Gideon here. We're both under the 5-minute warning, by the way. Let's cancel real quick. I could go for Dorn Pouncer here, or I could go for Dovin Bond. I think I want to go for nothing and hold up Negate. Yeah, let's pass. I feel like they have a Nicol Bolas in hand. Yeah, they're going to go Glimmer. Which is fine. Next turn we can just go Dovin into Adorned Pouncer. Negate on the Planeswalker. Gonna hit 6 now. Alright, now we go Dovin Bond. Into Pouncer. Plus, and pass turn. That was the fastest negate I ever did see there, son. Sweltering Sun cycle from opponent. They need an answer for the Adorned Pouncer, like right now. We have Aven Wind Guide in our hand, so... Hour Devastation, okay. That also kills Dovin Bond. Opponent has all the answers. I guess we'll just get him with timing out, huh? Let's do Ipni Rivulate here. See what gets thrown into the graveyard. Sunscourge, Cats. Let's go Cat. Pass turn. Alright, we still have them dead. They need to, they Glimmer. They're going to Glimmer again. Alright, do you have Sweltering Suns? You just cycled a Sweltering Suns. Do you have another hour or a Bantu? Evolving Wilds. Is this game? Oh, no, it's not game. Sunbird's Invocation. Okay. So crazy. Ravenous Chupacabra killing Aven Wind Guide. Right? The problem here is if they kill Aven Wind Guide, it makes these creatures have flying. 2 Chupacabras. Oh my gosh. Okay, Aven Wind Guide. Place search. Hit in the air for 1. Right? Yeah, I know what time it is, Jess. We're almost done. Sorry. Yeah, hitting it for 1 in the air. We have to go sign on our new lease at the house, so that's why I'm kind of under a time constraint now. It's almost 3 here. Nicol Bolas, of course. Okay. Nicol Bolas kill Aven Wind Guide? Is that what's about to happen? I'm going to hit 6, just let things happen here. We're at 22 life. There's no way opponent can win, though, because they're going to time out before they win. Yeah, they killed that. Exiled Anointer. Played Anointer. Okay. Whatever we draw, we're just going to discard it into Sunscourge Champion. Okay. Graveyard. Yes. Sure. Sunscourge. Yes. Okay. Unlicensed on champion? Yeah. They have literally every answer. This is crazy. We have 19 cards in the deck, by the way. We're going to hunt for an answer with Ascantha real quick. Supreme Will's nice. Any order, fine. Again, they're at 2 minutes, so I think that we'll probably win by timing out, but they're at 12 here. Yeah, we're just going to actually not block. Go to 10. Let's see, we don't have anything in the graveyard here. We're going to cycle this. Sure. Let's hunt for something. 2 cast out on Nicol Bolas here. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's see if they have a counterspell. Doesn't look like it. What do they got? A braid on the cat. Okay. So dumb. Yeah, it saves us for a turn. We passed on a bunch of creatures, though. I think we've probably lost this now, thanks to the attacks. They just hit for 6 now. Dark Intimations, okay. Playing a Glorybringer, and that's game. Wow. Wow. Sunbird's Invocation gets out of control quick. That's true. They were at 3 life for so long. But they pulled it out of their butt. That's crazy. Yeah, getting into a Fumigate would have been great there, but didn't get it. Ah! Goodness gracious. That was fun, though. That was a fun match. Laparker, this is a fun deck to play with, for sure. Oh, man. But that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Of course, like the video if you liked it. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your afternoon if you're about to go to it, or if you've just had it. I will see you guys the next week for some more stuff. And, of course, if you want to have your deck submitted on Fan Fridays for next Friday, make sure to go to the Facebook group. Link is in the description. And I will post a new post probably tomorrow or on Monday. So have a great day, guys. And I will see you later. Maybe tomorrow for the new video. But later.